Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie in their, oh well, Sleeping Beauty's castle, duh. So freaking cute, like a pink Yoshi, getting to meet them. Like, hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm actually really excited about this one because I wanted to start a new series. So if you guys have watched some of my videos in the past, or like just are starting to get to know me through my videos, my vlogs, my recent vlogs, I'm a big theme park fan. So I love Disneyland. I used to be an annual pass holder. I've never been to Walt Disney World. I have been to Disneyland Paris. We were also pass holders there. And then we love Universal and things like that. And Epic Universe just is about to open fully. So we're really excited about that. But I did want to create a series because I still want that to be a part of like my vlogs and things of that sort, even though I'm more of like a lifestyle type vlogger. So it's more of like my daily life and things like that. I do still want to incorporate things that I really love, which is the Disney parks, Universal. So I thought this would be a fun series, especially because I'm already doing it on my like day-to-day basis, or you know, weekly basis, where I keep up with all of the new merch that comes out, all of the events that are happening. Like, I know Star Wars Celebration just happened recently, so that's really exciting, and there was a lot of new things happening there. And then May the 4th is gonna be here in a few days, so I just want to kind of compile all of that information for you guys because I would love to see a video like this, like if it was out there for me to see. So I think that it would be just really fun for us to have like this fun monthly series where we go through all of the fun things that are coming out at the Disney parks, as well as Universal and Epic Universe and things like that together, and then like share what our thoughts are on all of those products and what you guys are gonna buy, what I feel like I would be purchasing. I just think it's really fun to look at all of that merch. I'm really excited to get into it. So this will be a monthly series, so like and subscribe if you guys do really enjoy this video, and that way you guys can get notified when I do upload a new video about the merch drops. I'm still deciding what I want this series to be called. I've gotten a lot of ideas, I've written a lot of ideas down. I'm not 100% sure what I want that to be called yet. Let's see what some of my ideas are. Like monthly magic merch drop, I thought that one was cute. New in the parks, that one's kind of like basic a little bit, so I'm thinking maybe not merch in the park, but we'll see. The merch forecast is kind of cute, like we're a weather channel or something like that. Drop watch is also cute. Magic finds monthly, that one's all right too. I don't really mind it. I think that one's really cute. Park style pics, that one's cute. Merch drop diaries, I thought that one was really cute because it could be anything. Like merch drop diaries could be from anywhere, all the parks, things like that. So I thought that one was really cute. Park fashion pics, that one's more like geared towards fashion, so I'm not really sure if that's one I want to have, but not bad. Theme park treasures, that one's cute. It's a little bit too theme parky, I think, like, although I mean we can do that too. Magical merch moments, that one's cute. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any in mind, like any series titles in mind, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear because I'm not like 100% set on one just yet, so I will still put this video out and make sure that you guys are able to know what this video is about in the title, but I don't have a series name yet, so I still want to come out with like a series name. So if any of those you think are fun, I'll list them below, and I'll list them right here so that you guys can kind of see, read through them, and let me know what you guys think are good ones, and then we'll decide maybe later or the next monthly merch drop series video. So anyways, I have compiled a few things. There might be a few things that I miss on here, only because this is like the first video of this series, so I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna go about compiling all that information together. I will try to include like my screen recording of some of the apps that I use to look at the merch, and then like some of the websites I go on, some of the accounts on TikTok and Instagram that I go on to see that like new merch and things like that. That way if you guys did want to follow those pages, you can, and I'll make sure that I credit them all below, that way you guys can find them there. But I do have already a few lists of the items that are coming out during May of 2025. So I'm going to start off with Disneyland. Disneyland Resort in California because May the 4th is going to be coming and they're having a whole Star Wars Day collection coming out, and I did see that they're going to have an R2-D2 and C-3PO 2025 pin, which is really exciting. I love pin trading. If you guys do too, that's like one of my favorite things to do. Me and my family love to pin trade, and we each have like our lanyards and like our collection going on and which ones we're looking for, so I think that one's really fun. They're also going to have a Star Wars May the 4th Be With You 2025 magic band, so that's going to be really cute. They're also coming out with a May the 4th Be With You pullover sweatshirt. Okay, so I do see on Disney Parks blog, they have quite a few things that are going to be coming to both Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort, so that's really exciting to see. I do see that they have some May the 4th Be With You, both a shirt and a pullover. The shirt has Darth Vader with 2 stormtroopers, the Death Star behind him, and it's just really cute, and it's red. It's giving me more like Revenge of the Sith vibe, and since that it's on its 20th anniversary, we actually watched that this past weekend, and it was so good watching it in theater. It was my first time watching it in theater, which was so special. My husband had watched it when he was younger, so he was really excited to rewatch it in theater with me, and it was just, honestly, I couldn't stop crying. It was just so good getting to watch it on the big screen. There's so many things that you think you catch when you're watching it at home, and then you realize that you missed so many things. Like, there was just so much detail on that big screen, and it was just so special to be able to watch it, and I loved it so much. So I'm on a Star Wars kick right now, so we're watching Phantom Menace. Yes, I'm on a Star Wars kick, so this is really exciting to see. But I really like that shirt. The pullover has Darth Vader, and then it has Luke, and the Death Star is behind them, and it says May the 4th Be With You as well with 2025 on it. That one's blue, and I think that one's cute too. Not 100% my fave, but those are 2 things that are coming out for May the 4th. It looks like they're going to be coming out with a few hats. The hat is going to have that same symbol, and I'll include all of the screenshots here that you guys can see them along with me. This is the hat, the one with Darth Vader, Luke, and the Death Star on it. That one's one of the hats for the May the 4th. This other one has R2-D2 and C-3PO with the Millennium Falcon behind it, and this one says May the 4th Be With You 2025. That one's cuter. I do think that that one is probably the one that I would go for, only because it does say May the 4th Be With You, and the other one doesn't have the May the 4th on it. There's a tote bag with that same Darth Vader and 2 stormtroopers illustration on there. I think that one's cute. That one says May the 4th as well. Okay, so they also have a pin box, a pin with the Darth Vader, Luke, and the Death Star behind them. That one is really cute. That one also says May the 4th. Yeah, it's a limited edition release pin that is actually it's also part of celebrating the 25th anniversary of Disney pin trading, so that's pretty cool actually. I wonder if there's going to be coming out with any more things for the 25th anniversary of pin trading. That would be so cool to see what pins those are, so we'll definitely have to make sure that we're tracking that and following along to see. I do see that there's the May the 4th Be With You Magic Band Plus. That one's cute. It has like 2 lightsabers, one's blue, one's red. That one's a really cute one. I do see some of this stuff has already came out in the park, so we may be like just going over that as well. Like, I did see that they have some hot ears and a like baseball jersey, so that one's cute too. Okay, I also see, sorry, I'll also include this pin here, this picture here. The same hat that had the 3PO and R2-D2, there's the same pin of that too, kind of the same as the other one with Darth Vader and the 2 stormtroopers. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing is new for May the 4th collection. There may be some other things that come out that aren't being released online, only because they're just like really special and trying to keep them secretive. That way, you know, it could be special for whoever goes to May the 4th at Disneyland or Walt Disney World, so that's exciting to see as well. So I'm now getting ready to edit this video, and I just saw that they released some new May the 4th merch that's coming out, and I want to make sure that I include it in this video because we were focusing so much on May the 4th merch. So some of the few things that are coming out, there's actually some Star Wars collectibles coming out, which is pretty cool to see. One of them is Luke in like this little arcade game, and I'm not sure if it's a pop. I think it is a pop, but I will include that here so you guys can see. It's so cute. It's a little collectible pop, and it's like the arcade game shows like Star Wars, and then Luke's in there with his blue lightsaber, and it's just super cute. Not only that, but there's another, I think this one's a tiny one or a mini pop. It's a like tiny little Luke Skywalker pop with his blue lightsaber, and then it's also with his speeder, and his speeder looks so cute. So this is a tiny little Luke Skywalker pop, and then his speeder is next to it, and that one is so cute. That one's a collectible as well. The next one is also, I think these are also really small. The tiny little pops that are super cute, like you can make them like little keychains and stuff. Those ones. There's a Princess Leia one with R2-D2. So this one's like a 2-pack, and it has both of them in that pack. But those are so cute. I love those, and I love the tiny little pops. I think those are just so adorable. So those are the collectibles. Then I saw that they released even more items. So I did see that Princess Leia is going to actually have a collectible doll. So it's a Princess Leia in like her white outfit with a white vest, and her braid like crown with a gun shooter. I don't know what it's called. You know. And it comes with R2 as well, and R2's in that. It's like a collectible doll set, and it's just so cute. And then it comes with also a cute little like collector's edition card, so that you know it's a collectible. And then there also, I saw that Bar is going to be coming out with a Grogu chain, and it's super cute. His little like outfit is all rhinestoned out, and it's glittery, and he's like raising his hands to be picked up by Mando. It's just so adorable. I love it, and I think it's such a cute little keychain. Then there's going to be a Kylo Ren Lego helmet on a stand that you can like have it stood and put it as like decor, home decor. That one's a cool one. They also have Chopper. Chopper is my favorite. So they also have a Chopper one for like home decor, and not only that, it comes with like a little plaque that says Chop or Chopper, and then it has a tiny little Chopper in that little like banner thing that's like a plaque for the Chopper that you're able to make or build. But that one is really cute. I think that one's one of my favorites. There's also some disc sunglasses that are, one pair is black and the other one is like white with red reflective like lenses with a rebel symbol on there. So I thought that was really cute. There's another half-zip fleece jacket or sweater that has Luke and Darth Vader fighting. I think that one's pretty cool as well. I'm actually wearing a half-zip right now, and I really like how these wear. There's another Lego collectible head of Jango Fett's helmet. That one's a cool one too, and you're able to like have it stand in your home if you want it for like decor, or if you're displaying any of your items. Then another couple of shirts. One of them has Darth Vader and Luke fighting. That one's actually really cool. I think you guys will like that one as well. And the other one says Star Wars Saga Continues, and this one is for The Empire Strikes Back. It's like the main poster for that movie, so I think that one's really cool as well. Yeah, so I just thought those were so cute. I will make sure to include that in this video as well. There's some other like little sets. One of them is a vintage Bantha and Tusken Raider 2-pack, so that one's a cool one. And then there's a Black Series Imperial Death Trooper helmet, which is electronic. I think it turns on like the little lights on it. They have some of the vehicles, some of the ships, which is cool. So they have a Starfighter, TIE Reaper. So those are really cool actually. And they have like little tiny figurines with them as well. Like there's even a little droid in there. I'm not sure. I can't see that good because it's super tiny, but that one's a cool one. I did also see that if you guys play Dreamlight Valley or Disney Dreamlight Valley, there's actually going to be celebrating May the 4th in Dreamlight Valley, so I'm excited to be playing that and see what else they come out with like merch or like special packs that you guys can get. So I'm excited for that. There's also some puzzle collections that are coming out. The puzzle collections are a mix of like character collections, and they're kind of like colored, so they're like ombre from pink to blue to purple and things like that. So there's actually 3 of those puzzle sets, and then there's a Death Star game. I think it's a game, or is it a puzzle? I don't know, but it's called Marble Run, so that's a cool one. I did see that there's also a Star Wars bed that's coming out. I'm not sure if this is coming out in May, but I think this is all coming out for May the 4th. So it's a whole bed set. It looks like you're going through hyperspace in the bed set. It's just so cute. It's a Millennium Falcon Lightspeed bed, and the way that they have it set up is like full Star Wars room. So that one's a cool one. Oh, Joffrey's is coming out with some Star Wars. They're actually the droid copy collection. So one of them is 3PO, the other one is R2, and then the last one is BB-8. And I think they're also coming out with a, oh my gosh, That's actually really cool. It's a Mustafar collectible drinking glass, and it has Anakin and Obi-Wan as they're fighting on there. Oh, that's actually so cool. I'm going to include a picture so you guys can see it. It looks so cool. That one's really awesome, especially if you get them all, like the whole full coffee set, 3 bags, and then the fight glass. It's just, that's a really cool one. Okay, Pandora is actually going to be coming out with a few new charms. One of them is R2-D2, and then the other one is Leia actually putting her message into R2. That one's really, really cute. I love that. That one also has like some gems around the circle, so that one's really adorable. Also, some the Bradley items. So there's actually some bags that are Star Wars themed, and then there's a bag charm that is of the Millennium Falcon and a little, is it a flower as well, like on it as like an accessory or something? I'm not sure, but that one's pretty cute. The bags are cute as well. There's just so many items coming out this time, so I wish I would have waited and filmed it earlier, but if not, it's fine. I'll make sure to include all of the pictures of all the items here just in case I miss talking about any of them. But that way you guys know. And then it just says if you're planning to celebrate Star Wars Day, Florida or California, stop by the Lego store, that there's actually going to be some extra galactic fun. So they'll probably be doing some events there. And it looks like starting from May 2nd through May 4th, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. you can participate in Star Wars inspired giveaways. So that's a good way to kind of see what's happening, what's coming out. I'm sorry if I missed any of those, but I want to make sure that you guys are fully aware of all of the items coming out for May the 4th. And so that's why I wanted to insert this clip before I uploaded the video so you guys can see literally everything. There's even some books, some Monopoly Go. What are they, like add-ons or something? I'm not even too sure what this is. There's just so much stuff. But yeah, just wanted to insert this clip. Okay, bye. So the Disneyland Resort 70th anniversary merchandise that I saw was coming out are some Spirit jerseys, a sweatshirt, an ear hat, a lug bag, and then some collectibles like light up Mickey balloon popcorn bucket, which I'm excited to see as well. And so the 70th anniversary is starting on May 16th. So I'm assuming probably already I did see that there's some 70th anniversary merchandise coming out already in the parks at the moment. Like right now they're slowly starting to integrate that, but I'm pretty sure that most of everything else, probably the popcorn bucket, will be dropping on May 16th when it does fully start. So let's look at the 70th anniversary merchandise. Okay, the Spirit jersey is actually really cute. It does like a little bit of a color change, like ombre type, rainbowish color change on the Disneyland Resort on the back of the Spirit jersey. So it starts at orange and it ends at blue with some red, purple, pinkish type colors in there too. Those are really, really cute. The lug bag is also really adorable. So where the front pocket is for the lug bag actually looks like a Mickey shape, and I think it's really cute. It has the Disneyland D and it says Disneyland 70th. That's really adorable. The ear hat is actually really, really cute. It has iridescent ears. It has the 70th on the front and some iridescent like right under the rim of the ear hat. It has like the iridescent band. They're also going to have a sparkly ear hat that looks like a conductor hat. That one is actually really, really fun. I have seen some people actually like customize their own conductor hat and put like bejewel it so it looks like this one. But this one is special for the 70th anniversary, so that one's really fun. There's also a sweatshirt with Mickey and Minnie in their 70th anniversary outfits. And it does say Disneyland 70th. That's really cute. Okay, this 70th light up popcorn bucket. It's like the Mickey balloon. And I love those popcorn buckets. I have a lot of those from just the past. So it looks like this Mickey bucket will be available starting May 16th. So like I said, yeah, some of this stuff is just like first looks, and maybe some things have come out already online, but most of these items are actually not going to be out until May 16th. So yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more items on here that I'm missing for the 70th anniversary. Okay, I do see that there's also a little kid shirt that has Mickey on it only in his 70th anniversary, and it's white. The sweatshirt that I was talking about earlier is navy, so that one's really cute. I like the white one. They have some ears that are gold with some icons that are for the 70th anniversary as well. So those have a gold bow, and in the middle says 70th anniversary. Those are cute. The headband is actually iridescent, so that's really adorable. There's also a Mickey key type. I don't know if that's a bubble blower. I'm assuming it's a bubble blower, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks like a Disney key. It has a D as the handle. I'll include this photo too. And it lights up, so that's really, really cute. I think this dress might be a part of it as well as the Disney 70th anniversary. I'm not sure, but that's really, really cute. There is a Dooney & Bourke bag. Of course, there's probably going to be a Dooney & Bourke collection of all of the Disneyland 70th. I actually have the 60th Dooney & Bourke crossbody for that celebration, so there's probably going to be a full collection on Dooney & Bourke for the 70th as well. There's a 70th baseball jersey. That one's actually really cool. It's kind of simplistic. It's just black or navy. I'm not 100% sure. And it just says Disneyland. It has Mickey on it. It has the 70th, and there's some patches on the side that we can't really see what they are fully. There's also going to be a 70th bubble blower, a mug that's gold. There's a Loungefly backpack that's gold as well. There's a 70th water bottle that's a little bit larger with Mickey on it. There's a headband with Goofy, Mickey, and Minnie in their 70th outfits. It's just their heads, and so Mickey's in the middle, Minnie's on one side, and Goofy's on the other side, and it's a headband. I think that one's really cute. I'm not sure if it is a customizable, like create your own headband. It does kind of look like it, but right now I can't really tell from these pictures on their own. There's some regular like t-shirts that are just like the plain, like with Mickey as the front of it, and it says Disneyland 70th under it. Those are cute. There's a 1955 Disneyland pin. It says grand opening on it, and I think it opens. It looks like it opens, but they're not showing the inside. That one also has like a backing that says Disneyland 70th, and then it says Disney Pins 25th anniversary under it. So that is really cute and very exciting to see. There's another bag. I don't think this is a Dooney & Bourke bag. This is just like a Disney merch bag. It says Disneyland. It says the happiest place on earth, and it looks vintage. It has Minnie, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. It's definitely like vintage themes, so they look a little bit more vintage on here. Looks like it could be a crossbody. It has two clips on the front. That's cute. There's another tote bag that could also be like a little handbag. This one has embroidery that says Disneyland 70th, and it has it in like some curly different type of font on it, which is really cute, with Mickey holding a Disneyland flag on it as well. It's just canvas, and then the handles are navy blue. There's a Disneyland 70th Mickey in his classic blue blazer and red trousers with his vest and a gold bow with a flag that says Disneyland 70th. That one's cute as well. Another Spirit jersey. This one says Disneyland 70th, and it has the castle image on the back. That one's cute as well, and that one's white. There's a, what is this, a jean jacket, I'm thinking. It says Disneyland 70th on the top, and it has the castle under it with a few flags that I can't see too close what they are. There's some icons, I think. Maybe it's the different lands, like Adventureland. Okay, this mug. I have seen this mug before, and if you guys went to the Disneyland 60th anniversary, do you guys remember like when they had the different mugs for every month of the anniversary, I think? It was every month or every decade. I think it was every decade. Yeah, it was every decade. So one of the decades was like it was like Mermaid on it from Peter Pan, like all the movies that came out that year. There's a Christmas one where it has like the nutcrackers on it. They also have like the D handles and on it. I'll include some pictures of the 60th ones. I have the one with Aladdin on it. I think it has like Lion King on it as well. I don't remember like really. That one's blue. I know for a fact it's blue. And then I have the Christmas one as well with the D handles. They're doing the same style of that mug in the 70th anniversary, but this one has like the look of like when they open up the books at the beginning of our classic movies like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, and things like that. This one's giving like a little bit more of Sleeping Beauty, where, oh well, Sleeping Beauty's castle, duh, sorry. The same D handle with gold, and this time it's gold, and then the image on the mug, it says 70th in the corner, like text of a book, and then it has the castle on it with some cute icons. I think this one is probably my favorite thing out of the full merch that I've seen so far for the 70th, because I just love all the mugs. I have too many mugs that I will have to go into another time, but this one is just so cute and it reminds me of the 60th anniversary, so I think this one's really fun and they will probably sell out of it pretty quickly because I remember when I wanted the mermaid mug in the 60th anniversary, I didn't get it and it was out. So this one's really cute. Then there's some other sweatshirts and shirts that just have to do with the Disneyth anniversary, the 70th anniversary, and then this one's like tan with a black castle on it, and then the sweatshirt is black. But there's actually quite a bit of 70th anniversary merch. I'm really excited to see what else they come out with. Most of this merch probably will be out starting May 16th if you guys haven't already seen it in the parks. And then every so often, like say if they come out with a new mug for every decade, that'll probably be every month after the celebration starts. So those are what's coming out at the moment. I'm really excited to see what else we have in the future series videos that we make. So we'll see, because they're always coming out with new things for the entire celebration. I believe all of the May the 4th collection, all the same May the 4th collection is coming out also at Disneyland Paris. I'm not sure if they're doing the same thing at Hong Kong and Tokyo and Shanghai. I'm not 100% sure. They might have some different items as well. I've been trying to kind of gather what items they might have for May the 4th, but I didn't really find anything different than the actual May the 4th items that I have just shared with you guys for both Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So probably those are the same. If not, I will make sure that I include all the links below so that you guys can find what are coming out for those parks as well. So Disneyland Paris is actually going to have a Disney Music Festival with 2025 merchandise. It looks like the Disney Music Festival is running until September 7th of 2025, and they're going to be having some t-shirts, hoodies with some festival graphics, and then some tote bags, mugs, and pins with musical motifs. So let's see if we get... Okay, so the music festival is starting to run so it started on April 19th and it goes to September 7th of 2025. They're also going to have a Disney Music Festival ear headband, which features characters like Maestro Goofy, Stitch, Moana, Miguel, Mickey, and Minnie, with a music note in the center resembling a band leader hat. So that's cute. They're also going to be having those t-shirts and hoodies, some plush toys like Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy in their music festival outfits. So that's exciting. I do love to see the plushies with all their different outfits on. They're going to have some accessories like some tote bags, mugs, and pins with the musical motifs and festival branding. So I will make sure that I include pictures of those so you guys can see them as well. I do love to see all the mugs. The mugs are probably like my #1 purchased items other than ears, because I just always get so many mugs everywhere that I go. I have so many mugs. It's actually kind of crazy. I do try to I don't anymore. Maybe I should, but I used to try to use a different mug every day because it's just like a way to get use out of my mugs. And then like depending on my mood, I would have a different mug to use. And I had so many mugs that I just wanted to be able to use all of them. I actually have some of my favorites, so I end up using like the same mug now, but maybe I should get back to using a different mug every day so that I can justify getting a new mug every time I go to the events. The Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival is happening right now, and it's happening through June 2nd, so there's a lot of new things out for the Flower and Garden Festival. I did see that there's a Orange Bird collection, which is a spirit jersey, a t-shirt, a Loungefly mini backpack, a Dooney and Burke bag, which is actually multiple Dooney and Burke bags, which is a tote, a crossbody, and a camera bag. There's a sculpted mug, garden accessories like watering can, planters, garden stake set. Those are really cool, especially because it is flower and garden. So if you do like to garden or you do have plants and anything like that, that would be really cute to have as like something that you can use very often in your garden. There's a Spike the Bee collection, which is a skater mini convertible crossbody bag by Lug. I did see this one. This one's really cute. There's a shoulder plush as well, and I love shoulder plushes. There's also an Alice in Wonderland collection. I do see that there's a Loungefly headband with removable bow. which is pretty cool. Let me see if I'm able to see that information. I do see the Flower and Garden Spirit jersey and the ears. The ears are really cute with the orange bird. I think that one's really adorable. I do always love the orange bird merch. There's a cute mug as well that says the 30th anniversary of the Flower and Garden Festival, so that's really cute. Also a pullover that has like a little bit of a collar on it with just the orange bird on it, its face. That one's cute too. They have a shirt that says 30th anniversary. They have some orange bird shorts. Those are cute. That also have like a little patch that says 30th anniversary. So in addition to like the 30th anniversary orange bird ears that are just like the orange bird as an orange, and then the other one has like the Epcot symbol, but it's also an orange. That's really cute. And then it has a flower with two leaves that look like a bow. Those are really cute. I'll include that here. There's another orange bird headband that is just with like illustrations of the orange bird and then just like a sparkly orange bow. Those are really cute. The Alice in Wonderland Loungefly ears with the removable bow are actually so freaking cute. Like, I love them so much. Those are really adorable. Okay, so these are out already. They might have already come out as soon as the Flower and Garden started, so I'm sorry if this goes a little bit into not just what comes out in May, but some of the other things that have come out. The Alice in Wonderland ears are really adorable. Oh my god, I'm going to show you guys all of these pictures. The removable bow is probably my favorite part because sometimes I don't like full on having the bows on your headband. Sometimes I do like removing the bows because it's just cute to have like the Mickey ears. So that's a plus for me. The bow is actually a butterfly, which is really, really, really cute. I love that so much. The back is also illustrated. It says the year. I love these. These are very, very, very cute. Okay, there's also an orange bird baseball cap that says feeling happy. That's cute. So with the spike, the bee lug, that one's actually really cute. He's giving me a lot of Mickey vibes even though he's a bee, so that one's super cute. The orange bird lug crossbody, that's a water bottle holder. That one's also really cute. It does say 30th anniversary. Actually, I'm sorry, all three of these bags say 30th anniversary too, so I'll include that on here and the links below so that you can find them. There's also the Dooney and Burke bags, which I'm seeing here. These are all really cute for Flower and Garden. And then the garden accessories, which is a watering can. That one's actually a pretty large watering can, so I kind of like that a lot. There's a planter too with the orange bird on it, and then the Epcot as the pot. And it does say 30th anniversary as well. There's some garden stake, a garden kneeler. That one's cool. The mug, there's an ornament. There's some pins. Some of these are like Pascal, Minnie, Mickey, Thumper, Tiana, Pooh, Spike the Bee, Lady in the Tram. Those are really cute. There's also the 30th anniversary orange pin. Those are really, really cute. So those are the ones that are like happening at the moment. Okay, so now we're going to start getting into, I'll get into the other like international Disney parks as well, but I do want to get into Universal Studios because Epic Universe's grand opening merchandise is going to be coming out. Epic Universe opens on May 22nd, and there is actually so many different type of merchandise based on the different themed lands, so I'm really excited to see those. I've already been watching so many videos of people going and visiting Epic Universe, and it looks so cool. It looks like so much fun. How to Train Your Dragon is one of my favorite movies ever. I love How to Train Your Dragon. Toothless is like, he's just my favorite, literally just my favorite. Like, I love Toothless. When the movie first came out, I was obsessed with Toothless, and so now that we're getting Isle of Berk, it's just like, I'm gonna be able to meet Toothless. That's just so crazy to me. I love Toothless so much. I've seen so many cute videos of people meeting Toothless and getting to meet Hiccup and even Dart, like the baby. It's just too much for me to even handle. Whenever I do get the chance to go, it's gonna be crazy. But I love to watch all the videos. I think it's so cute to see. There's so much cool merch as well. So I'm really excited to see and go through all of this list that I have here. But let's get into it. So Epic Universe opens on May 22nd. There's going to be a lot of new merch there. There's already so much merch out right now from all the previews and people going to visit already. But some of the merchandise that's coming out is, so for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the merchandise that they'll be having there is some inspired by the 1920s Wizarding Paris and British Ministry of Magic. So those are going to be some things. Some of the items will be including theme, apparel, and collectibles. I'll make sure to include photos here so you guys can see them. There's also going to be Nintendo World, which is going to be featuring items with Mario, Yoshi, and Donkey Kong, which will include apparel and accessories as well. I have seen so many fun plush keychains, which I love. So many cool t-shirts, sweatshirts, ears, all of that. There's so many things here. I want to be able to share all of them with you, so I will go ahead and provide that here. For Dark Universe, they're also going to be having the same type of merchandise. They're just going to be themed to classic monsters like Frankenstein, so it'll be apparel and collectibles, ears as well, things like that. For Celestial Parks, this is going to be like Epic Universe branded apparel with some glowing wands and light up popcorn buckets as well. There's so many videos out, just so many of everything out about Epic Universe. It's so hard to keep up with. Like, I did see a video of somebody meeting Pink Yoshi, a pink Yoshi, getting to meet them. Like, what? It's insane. I cannot wait to go and meet Pink Yoshi. I'm obsessed. For some reason, it's a little bit harder for me to find Epic Universe or Universal merch. Just personally, I have been trying to keep up with it. So I'll make sure that I get better for the next videos that are of this series so that you guys get all of the merch fully. So I'll make sure to include all the photos that I find of all that merchandise coming out in May here so that you guys can see them. Also, items that are probably out already, but I just want to make sure that this one is providing you with as much information as you need if you guys are planning a trip, planning to purchase certain things, so you guys can plan for your trips. There's also a really cool like hand band where you're able to hit like the Super Mario little blocks so that you can get like power-ups and stuff. It's just so freaking cute. The sound goes off too. It's literally, I'm obsessed. It's so freaking cute. But anyways, also happening at Universal is Jaws 50th anniversary collection. So for the Jaws 50th anniversary, there's actually going to be t-shirts featuring like iconic Jaws imagery, probably the same ones that you get at the parks where it's themed to different characters, like Hello Kitty has a Jaw one. There's going to be bucket hats for Jaws 50th anniversary, baseball caps with themed designs. There's going to be accessories like crossbody bags and cooler bags with Jaws branding. That's really fun, and I can't believe it's the 50th anniversary. Like, that's a big one. 50 years. Crazy. There's also going to be a zipper shaped like a shark from the movie. There's actually quite a few things coming out. I'm not sure if this is all for May. This might already just be out since Epic Universe is going to be fully opened soon. There's also some FanFest Nights merchandise. So FanFest is actually happening or started on April 25th and it goes through May 18th. Back to the Future 40th anniversary. Items like a folder and license plate, which is pretty cool, the license plate, I must say. There's also an out of time t-shirt, a flux capacitor pillow, and a hoverboard themed mini bag. That's cool as well. There's some Yoshi themed track jacket and accessories, which I did just see a photo of, and I think that is really cute. Okay, so I also saw, so moving on to Hong Kong's Disneyland, they're actually already having some Duffy and Friends Playdays merchandise, which has already started to be out starting in February of 2025, so February 21st, and it goes through May 7th. So this one's already kind of coming to its end, but I did want to include this in since it is still happening until May 7th. And they'll probably still keep some of that merch out for a little while. If not, then they will be pulling it. But some of those items are plushies of the Duffy and Friends in their spring outfits, some bag of charms and keychains, which is literally the cutest thing. I love all the Duffy and Friends bag charms and all the keychains that they have. There's just so many fun options and they're dressed up and stuff. There's some headbands, which is really cute. Spring themed accessories, which I love, kind of the same way that Epcot does the Flower and Garden Festival. The Duffy and Friends Playdays is kind of the same thing for Hong Kong, making sure that all of that spring themed merchandise is out for you guys to purchase. So there's also some spring limited Duffy and Friends medallions that has started from March 6th. So that, I'm not sure if they're still doing that or if there's different ones throughout the entire time, but since it is closer to the end on March 7th, I'm not 100% sure if they're still having those limited edition medallions because they are a limited edition. For Tokyo, I wasn't able to find as much information for if they were having many items. I do see they have some spring Mickey and Friends collection, but I'm not sure if that's going through May. It might not. I did see that they actually had quite a few items for Vanellope's Sweet Pop World merchandise, which went through from January 14th to March 26th. So that's already over. I'm not sure if they still have that merchandise there. But for Shanghai, they also have the Spring Festival Duffy and Friends collection, which is some plushies, costumes, paper cut items symbolizing good fortune. I'm not sure if that's still happening in May as well, but I will make sure that I include pictures of all of that here so that you guys can see them if it is something that you guys are wanting to look for when you do go into the parks. So I did also want to include some of the items that other brands separate from like Disney Parks and Shop Disney are coming out with, along with like Universal, like other shops. I did see Stoneycloverln came out with a Star Wars collection. Since it is so close to May the 4th already, they might have come out with that because of May the 4th. But I did see that they have a really cute Grogu pochette crossbody bag. That one is super cute. It has little Grogu with some frogs on it. They also have a Stormtrooper pochette. Well, it's a dark side pochette, but it has some stormtroopers on it with a couple of Darth Vaders in there as well. There's a micro pouch with that same icon, or I'm sorry, that same pattern on it. There's a fanny pack with the Millennium Falcon, X-Wing. They have the Rebel symbol on it, and that one's pink, and that one just has like little illustrations of it. That one's really cute. I'm not sure if that's the large. It's just a classic fanny pack. There's also a lightsaber patch, a Grogu pouch. That one's cute as well. There's also a mini pouch that says Star Wars and it's pink with some little embroidery on it. That one's also very cute. There's another fanny pack that has Grogu with the heart pattern on it, and then there's a keychain that has Grogu on it in a heart as well. There's a backpack with lightsabers on it. That's actually really cute. There's another Grogu pouch. This is a little bit of a larger pouch in a little bit of a different pattern. There's another backpack that has that same kind of Grogu pattern on it that's different from the heart one. There's a Star Wars large pouch. It just has Star Wars, the word on it, and it's all black with like the white Star Wars words on it. That one's cute. There's actually quite a bit of items in this collection for Star Wars, so that's really fun. They have the duffel bag with Star Wars, the Star Wars word or logo on it, sorry. The little like tags to unzip are say Star Wars on it. That's so cute. There's just so many items in this collection, so if you guys are looking for like items for May the 4th, maybe you can find them from Stoneycloverln. I'm not sure if that's something that you guys were interested in. If you guys do like for me to share like other brands also coming out with items for these, you know, for the month or for this time of year, or you know, something special, let me know. I would love to do so. I did also want to share that I saw that Adidas is actually going to be releasing some Penny from the 101 Dalmatians Sambas. So these are really cute. I'm not sure, I don't see the release date. I did see that it is released in 2025. So it's the classic Adidas Sambas, and then they have a little penny icon on like the heel of the shoe, and then the back of it has like the 101 Dalmatians tag, and then it has like Dalmatian pattern on the heel, and as well as like the Adidas tag on the tongue of the shoe. That is just so adorable. I will include these photos for you guys to see because these are so freaking cute. I just saw them yesterday, so I did want to include them here as well. I did see that there's another collection that's coming out from Disney and highsnobiety. I don't know how to say that word, I'm sorry. But it's called Cult Classics by Disney and highsnobiety? I don't know how to say it. Anyways, but this one is actually coming out on May 6th, so it may be something that you guys can keep an eye on. I will make sure that I include a photo of what that looks like here. They just released like a little teaser since it's not fully released or anything like that, so I'm very excited to see what that will include. I do love when Disney collaborates with other brands for like merch and stuff. But yeah, so that is all the information that I have for you right now. I'll make sure that if there's anything that I'm missing, I'll make sure to include it in my next series video. That way you guys can kind of just take a look at it and see if it's something that's out already or anything like that. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will make sure that for the next month, I will gather as much information as possible on all the parks and not just like Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and Universal, along with like international parks. That way you guys can know all the merch that comes out over there too. I did have more information on Disneyland Paris and a little bit of Hong Kong than I did for Shanghai and Tokyo. Those ones I don't really know as much of the merch that comes out over there, so I'll just make sure that I keep track of that and I'm able to go over that information with you guys for the next series episode. But yeah, leave me what you guys think this series should be called in the comments below. I have so many ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one and it had a lot of information on it, but I do think it's fun to watch videos like this, especially when we're getting excited for like the 70th anniversary to start, or Epic Universe to open, or like May the 4th is coming up, and so you want to be able to go through all of that merch that's coming out so you can see like what it is that you want to get or what you want to purchase. I know personally I would love to watch videos like that, so I do hope you guys enjoy and like and subscribe so that you guys are able to watch my next series release, which I'm thinking I will upload on the 1st of every month. Today I am actually filming on the 1st, so I may or may not get it up today or tomorrow. I will try to do it as soon as possible. That way you guys can see what's coming out for May the 4th. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what items you guys are wanting to purchase, what you guys are looking forward to, what you guys have already purchased, if you guys have already went to these events, and I would just love to know because I think it's so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!